Today's video is going to be a little bit difficult for me to make because it kind of hits a little close to home, you know? Moving out on your own or living on your own. This is kind of, I don't know if that's what the title of the video is going to be, but it's going to be the main topic of today's video. So, living on your own, pretty much in 2024 is impossible. And the reason why I say it's impossible is because I live in California, right? So the average rent in my area is anywhere from $1,600 to $2,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Why? Why is it so expensive for one person to basically move out? And it's essentially made it to the point to where like moving out is become this like impossible task that everybody wants to achieve. Like, trust me, I've wanted to achieve this for a while now, ever since I started working back in 2020. I've been wanting to live on my own. But it's getting to the point to where that dream is going to stay a dream and not become a reality. Like, as of right now, like I'm living with 2 other roommates, and it's me. We pay around $14.50. So we pay around $14.50 a month, and that's all of us combined. We split it $450 a month. And honestly, that's the only reason why I've been able to afford the place I'm living, is because I'm splitting it with 2 other people. Like, I couldn't imagine doing that on my own. I couldn't imagine pouring all of my hard-earned money into one place just to have a place to live. And I don't want to go slave away at 2 9-to-5 jobs, which I've tried working 2 jobs, and it's just not for me. I've tried it. I cannot make the time to go work 2 jobs, in my opinion. So I commemorate anybody that has 2 jobs out there. Those are the real breadwinners right there. But yeah, it's gotten to the point to where I don't know if I didn't have this job, like I really don't know what I would be doing, honestly. But yeah, it's just gotten to the point to where I don't even want to live on my own. I literally can't see myself living on my own, trying to get my rent out. On top of that, paying for other utilities, car payments, car insurance, and other necessities, PG&E, all this shit. It's literally become impossible to start that, to even just like live on your own. It's a foreign concept at this point. And there's been a lot of discussion. I've seen a lot of videos surfing around the internet, basically saying, is it okay to live with your parents at home? And yes, it is 100% okay to live with your parents. Honestly, if I could go back, I would have stayed at my parents' house for at least until I was 25. I moved out when I was 17, 18, around there. Oh no, I moved out when I was 18. I moved out when I was 18 I live with my sister and her boyfriend. And I just wish, like, if I could have just held out for another, like, 5 years to save up a little bit more money and was more smarter about my time, I could have honestly saved up a lot more money, and it would have been a lot better. So if you are living with your parents and you are around my age, you're at the age of 20, even if you're a little bit older, hold on to that. Not only are you spending a lot more time with your parents, which you should cherish very, very heavily, you're able to save money with that. You have little to no bills and your utility, and that's honestly just how the way life's going at this point. And this concept kind of scares me. That's why I said at the beginning of this video it was going to be very difficult for me to make this video, because honestly this shit scares me. Just the way the world's going, the way, with like just inflation and a bunch of other stuff. It's honestly scary, but I try not to dwell on it too much, but it is a conversation. It is something that gets brought up all the time, especially at work, even with talking with my parents, like all this stuff. Like it's something that is going on, and it's really hard to ignore that this is the reality that we're in. that the cost of living is skyrocketing and the wages are staying the same pretty much. There's this one quote from this comedian that I forget the name. If I can find the clip, I'll put it in here. But so this clip is from George Carlin. He's a comedian from 2005. I just want you guys to watch this next clip. It's very interesting.
Never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying. Took that you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back, so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later, because they own this fucking place. It's a big club. What to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. You know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
He says that the American dream is called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it. And I 100% agree with that quote, because it is 100% true. The American dream of living on your own for a little bit, starting a family and owning a house, like financing a car and working for yourself. The dream of that is getting very, very small by the day. And this is the whole reason why I'm making this video, is because it does scare me a little bit that this is the kind of the way we're headed not only in the United States, like the whole world in general. Like me, I try to be optimistic about certain things, but this one really does hit hard. But honestly, I'm just gonna end the video here. If you guys want to tell your stories in the comments, I will read them. I reply back to every comment that reaches out to me. I like that one-on-one conversation in the comment section. It's very wholesome. I love it. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.